bentuk public ini. And for today, the special guest that we are inviting is Ida, so she's based here. And of course, Jesus is here with us, so we don't forget him. So before, so just to share an introduction, so this special guest is actually one of them used to be our founder also, the founder of Ineos. So as today we celebrate the 12 years of Ineos, actually they were there in the 0 years. So we are grateful that they can come back this week to join us. And before we get to know them more, they have prepared a video to share a bit of introduction, like the talk show usually got video first. So let's show first about this couple.
Disclaimer, I'm innocent of the video. It's her fault, okay?
Can you teach us the dancing?
So this is Oka and Maya. So firstly, thank you for saying yes to come here and bringing your little boy. I'm getting nervous though. Okay, yeah. So I think let's start by letting them to introduce themselves. So maybe you can share a bit more about like how long you have been married. And we are talking about the joy of marriage and how we can pursue a marriage that is fruitful. So maybe tell us a bit more about your marriage life, when you get married, and
we got married on 2000.
Don't be wrong, huh? Don't be wrong.
Yeah.
The date.
That's what you asked me. I'm gonna forget too much. Okay, this year is gonna be our 10th years of marriage. We have 3 boys so far.
Vincent is leading. Come on, Vincent.
The one that is known is 3 boys. And then, what else there?
and like when did you get to know each other, and what lends you in marriage?
Sorry?
So I think we met in NTU, and I think we met several occasions. One in the region of Mary, and the other one is in the cell group. At the time in NTU we have like a cell community in the hostels, right? So I met her in the hostel. I met her in the region of Mary
And in CSMAS. And in
Yeah, and then somehow I think we are involved in the presidium, right?
yeah,
So she was the president, I was the vice president.
elected. We were elected.
And then so I think we talk a lot, we chat a lot. So sometimes we chat about the region of Mary throughout the night.
The topic is so cheap. It's not talk about Bandaberry every time.
Of course, it's not only about religion of marriage.
But it start with marriage
Yes.
discussion, and then, well, I think that's the time that I started to realize that wow, I can stay awake, and yeah, I think that's the time that I felt attracted also to Maya, and then I think we get closer, and I think it was in my third year. I remember it was after the Holy Thursday, after the adoration, and after that we spent some time also. This is the time that we decided to go together to start the relationship. Yeah. And after that it was Good Friday, so we do penance. But it was a joyful day.
Very sleepy.
Yeah, so like during university, usually around us a lot of friends in the community, and definitely I think there are a lot of guys. And maybe we ask Maya like, why do you decide to choose this like about the
That time was
like out of many guys around in the community, definitely got a lot more people in religion marry, but why did you choose
Why not?
Yeah, exactly. First he is nerd. Yeah, and he is now bald. Plus, he was not very bald, but I was very attracted by his curly hair on top. But apart from that, yeah, there's something which is very attractive, which I couldn't really have a word for it, but I can only say it as, like, for example, that he is very, somehow I can feel that he is close to God, and this closeness to God somehow is attractive to me, but I don't even know how to phrase it. So yeah, there are other guys, of course, but somehow this kind of quality, that the closeness of God is, I somehow find it attractive, and which is, yeah, thanks be to God that He leads me to the right person. That this very quality is very, very important, especially after I'm married, and I can realize it even more. Later we will talk more about that. Other than that, yeah, of course, he's a very nice guy, very funny. He always say I'm funny. I don't think so. He is funny. Yeah. Then yeah, all those.
how about Oka? Why did you choose Maya? Itu betul.
Yeah, well, I think so one of the things that I realized that I was attracted to her also because those night calls. Then because I usually sleep like around 10:30 during the university time. I know it's a bit weird for university student to sleep at 10:30. But
If I call later, cannot pick up. Nobody will pick up.
yeah, so she has to call earlier for 10:30, and then like sometimes like some days I think we talk like until morning, and
After midnight.
this must be like superpower. Very horny before. But I think, but I was an introvert person, right? So then I realized that I can relate well to her. I can talk to her, and I started opening up myself also to her. But I think one of the things that I like about Maya was I felt that she's a woman who is God-fearing, because we met in the religion of Mary. So she was the one who's leading the community, praying, all this kind of thing. And I think that's something that attracts me also. And another thing also, like, she's a very simple woman, and I like simple women. I don't need diamond, flower, and
Really, I don't ask for all those. Please do not. I
So-
don't know what to do with that.
Hair dryer.
Valentine's Day is very simple. There's no stress at all. I mean, like, life is so enjoyable. So, but she's a very simple life, simple person, and I think that's something that attracts me. I mean, I want someone who's simple, who I live with, because I like a simple life as well. And we realized that we have the same goal in life. We want to achieve something together also, and I think that's something that why we go together.
So how long after that until you get
So I think that was in 2003, right? And then we got married in 2009. So we have a courtship like about 6 years.
6 or 7 years. I don't know.
6, 7 years.
I thought you were wrong. I thought you were wrong. You are wrong.
Okay, so before we go deeper into more and more questions, so I think also just to brief all the audience. So basically, later on we will open up also to you guys to us. So don't worry if you have like this burning question. Basically, we have 2 channels. So one, Toby can explain.
Yeah, so we have something similar like last session, which we have portal that we can put in our questions if you feel shy and you don't want to ask directly the questions later on during the question and answer. You can type in. So you can go to this website sli.do. sli.do. And then they will ask you what's the event name, right? Just type in EMAUS, EMMAUS.
Yes.
And then you can just type in whatever questions you like. Okay, one thing is interesting is that you can, if you have the same questions that somebody has already asked, you can just like the questions. So if we see there are more people who like the questions, then we will address this question first. Right? So another thing is that we also have post-it. So if you don't like, if you feel a bit traditional and you don't like the use handphone, you can type it in, you can write it down in a post-it, so later on you can pass to us.
Yeah. So you guys have pen?
Stick on him.
Anyone in pen can raise your hand.
Or you can use the post-it to write down your thoughts,
Yeah.
your notes. Yeah, so later I'll open up and you guys ask questions that you like. Okay, everyone can connect to the slide group. Yeah.
Anyone have problem?
So later Toby will be the monitor, the one to monitor the slide group. Okay, so the next question that we have, and it's been asked also since the previous session, is about how do you discern this vocation of marriage? You know, like vocation point of view, and then like what actually, how did you know that you are called to marriage, and how did you know that it's Oka with Maya? You know, like some people can realize that oh, I'm actually better with someone else. But how was the process of your discernment of this vocation and for the person?
Okay, to be honest, I don't think I listen well.
Go to bed.
Yeah, to be honest, at that time, I don't think I was discerning well. I mean, in the sense, life goes on like normal, and then we follow the mood, follow the situation. Yeah, I'm happy enough somebody actually wants me. So, yeah, I mean, he's the only person. Is he the only person? I don't know. He's my only boyfriend. So,
That's a good idea.
yeah, so I mean, if you only have one boyfriend, so it's pretty easy to decide. So until you break up, I think you're going for marriage. Yeah, that's how we normally think. So yeah, to be honest, I didn't listen that well, I think. But as why I mean that one is I think quite obvious. I mean in the sense I don't think I'm choosing the wrong person. And it becomes a bit tricky actually one day that when he was actually considering for religious life. So I was like, oh, why? So it's very hard, very difficult, and we were already a few years into the relationship. So it was very tricky, very tough for me, and like thinking about I should be wanting what is good for him. So, but to let go is very tough. So, yeah, Lord have mercy, like, you know my limit, please don't do this kind of thing. So, yeah, so, but then it's his decision, right? So, that I think that story is but after that, after marriage, when things got actually quite tough, when especially after I gave birth to my first baby, it was very challenging for me. I was like, actually, oh no, did I end up in the wrong thing? Because it's so tough. Maybe I was not called for marriage, you know, because I think maybe I didn't listen well. So, but I'm already here, just want to leave that. Yeah, but then that was when I was very in the so-called desolation. When things are tough, I cannot even see that God is doing anything there. I only can see my problem and things are getting worse and worse. Even when people are offering help, I couldn't see that as help. I only see the misery and I see how people don't understand this situation. But now, as I look back, actually I can say for sure that yes, I am called for marriage, because I can realize that marriage is actually the vocation for me, because it leads me to holiness, because it leads me to God. I think we will talk about it a bit later. No, he's the first.
I believe it's not your first.
Yeah, actually,
My name is also my only girlfriend. This is my first girlfriend. But I think for me, maybe it took time for me to think about it and to pray about it. I think the reason is my background, my family. I came from a family where my parents fought a lot when I was young, and I think that traumatized me a lot about marriage life, about family. I mean, like, I've seen flying saucers. I think like, I still remember like how like my sister and I were like in the room, we cried, and it hurts, right? It really hurts. And there was a certain fear, like, you know, if I get married, this is what will happen also. And so I think that's something that, I mean, I was happy to be single and all these kind of things. But I think it takes time for me, like, for God also to heal me. There was a time when I was in high school. This is the time that I encountered God for the first time in the Life of the Spirit seminar. And that's the time that I began my relationship with God. And that's the time also that God is trying to heal my relationship with my parents. And that was the time I learned to forgive my mother, I learned to forgive my father, I learned to love them even in the midst of their defects. And I realized that those were the process that God says that I need to go through first. So in fact, I was telling my mom, even before I dated with Maya, it's always thought that I want to go for a religious life, I want to be religious, because after that experience with God, I want to give my life to God. Right? When I went to NTU, then I met Maya, and so things become complicated. And then, so there was a time that even during our courtship, then, you know, there's this thought like, should I go and pursue it, right? Or should maybe I should step back and consider religious life. So I talked to her, maybe I should step back so that I can discern whether I should go for religious life.
When was this? Like, how long already?
I think I can't remember. So maybe like in the middle,
Yeah,
or
somewhere
maybe
in the
like
middle.
2 years after after we had our courtship. So for guys, I mean, if you're considering religious life, don't find a girlfriend first. It will complicate your life. It will complicate your life. You will torture the girl. And I think you'll be more free to listen, right? So
Same with girls.
yeah. So, but I think one thing that I realized is that why at the end I decided to get married. I think there were several things. One of the things was I felt God gave me a certain vision of what a Christian family should be. And in fact, that's through my brokenness in my family, right? So those hurts, those past experience, those trauma, helped me to see I want a family like this, right? So I think God put a certain desire of how I should be a father. God put a certain desire how I should be a husband. God put a certain vision of how I should pray as a family, how I should lead the family, and all these kind of things. And I think until now, I still try my best to follow that vision. And I think that's the reason why I decided. Okay.
It's a hair clipper.
Then how was I?
You have some desire about
Oh yeah. So, and I think the other turning point was when Maya's dad was having a critical condition. So I was about to finish my PhD, and then I already started working. In fact, I was just about to start, right? And then I think her dad had a stroke. So she wanted to flee back to Jakarta, and then I decided also. Usually when you start working, you cannot apply leave for this kind of thing, but I took the chance. I said I have to go there. So throughout that flight, and before I flew there also, my mom and my dad was asking whether we want to propose while the dad is still alive, right? So throughout that flight, I think I was like really thinking and praying, and I think I decided to say yes, right? So that was the moment that I made the decision, and even though I do not have certain clarity on where it is, but I made up a decision, and I think I offered up the decision. And you felt the confirmation, I think, only when you live here. And so when I got married, when you have children and all these kind of things, you felt that this is your vocation, because you realize that you get closer to God through all these things. For me, I enjoy being with children. I think I try my best to love her. Try my best. And in a way, I think in a certain sense, I felt that God is also helping me to lead the family. He helped me to give the graces also to fulfill the mission that He wants me to live. So you realize that the grace is there, and you realize that, oh, I'm actually answering the call, and I'm living it now, and it's just very satisfying, because it's just very alive.
I think you mentioned that especially for my, how to listen last time. You don't have, or you are more like following the mood situation. Looking back again from what you have learned from that day until now, do you think you are going to listen properly, differently if you tackle that time?
If only there's a way, then maybe I should be more brave and taking the opportunity to listen better. Last time, I think at that time we didn't know much about how to do this and that. We only try to be faithful to what we are being called to. Like for example, in ministry, in what the church is leading us and teaching us to. So that's how we try to live our life. But how to choose a good boyfriend, how to have a date, how to have a proper date, that kind of thing. What you should do and do not do while dating, that kind of thing. you didn't know. Right now, there's a lot. Even there are plenty of videos I've been watching. It's like, yes, the resources are so plentiful. It's a lot. Jason Everett is saying things. This Jackie and Bobby are saying things. Even there are a lot. It's everywhere. So it's like, wow. I mean, now since you're living in this era, please just go and listen and find out about things. Then you will. It's better. It's much better. And also like retreat, discernment retreat or whatever, finding your vocation. While you're still single, please go for it. Especially if you're already working, you've got some budget, you can go for it. Yeah. I mean, go for retreat. It requires some money. Last time while we started dating, we are still in our school times. Money is an issue. Going for retreat, our school time is about $30. Now you go for retreat, it's 3 digits. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so guys, if you consider religious life, don't, I think I would not rush into a relationship. I think it's more loving, right, toward the girl. I think I realized that. I think if you rush just because you feel the emotional kind of thing, you're not really thinking about the girl. So I think that's something that maybe I should have done. I think I should consider first, does God really call me for religious life? Does God really call me for marriage life? Right? And I think one of the things that I realized also lacking for me during my discernment was actually formations, like what Maya mentioned, right? What is marriage? I mean, what is Christian marriage? And I think I learned all those things only through my own family, which sometimes the image is a bit distorted. And then what else? Maybe like Hollywood, right? It's through the movies that you watch, it's through the songs that you hear, but those
Are not the right.
those are not Christian marriage. But we are formed in those kind of ideas about the romance and all this kind of
That's
things.
what we know about marriage and relationship.
So I think if I can go back in time, I think I should form myself. What is marriage, right? What is God's plan for marriage? Why it is a vocations? Why it is a sacrament and all these kind of things? And I think it's just weird. I mean, like those who go for priesthood, they spend like 7, 11 years for formations. Those who go for engineering, maybe like how many years you study for engineering?
2 liters.
2 years.
7 years.
and when you go for marriage, the only preparation sometimes is a weekend. It's like couple engagement something or marriage preparation. So maybe like it's about
6 weeks.
6 weeks,
6 Sundays, not
6
even
Sundays.
all this kind of thing.
6 Sundays.
And what do you expect? I mean, what do you expect if a civil engineer only have a weekend sessions and then you expect them to be an engineer, right? I mean, it's not surprising that there's a lot of misconception about marriage. There's a lot of breakdown in marriage and family because I think we don't form ourselves. So I think if you want to discern, you have to form ourselves. And I think the other thing also is about our relationship with God, because sometimes, to be frank, I think it's very distracting during those times, right? I mean, like relationship with another sex and relationship, or maybe like study, or maybe like careers, all these things like occupying your mind. But at the end of the day, what is the purpose of our life? And you cannot answer a vocations if you don't have that fundamental call. Okay, this is actually my purpose in life. Where is God in your discernment? Do we discern just because we are afraid that this is not the right partner? Do we discern that I'm afraid I will not be happy if I go into these vocations, right? Or is it because all these things actually because I want to answer God? God is the first in my life, right? And I think that's something that I have to put first, which I think at that time I was also a bit distracted here and there. I mean, I experienced God, I started serving all these kind of things, but I think it takes time for God to really take control of my whole life.
Okay, so earlier I think they mentioned something interesting about like religious take 7 to 10 years to study, engineer take 2 years too little, some say about 4 years until we get
When is that 2 years?
yeah. So like we take I think bachelor degree about 4 years to get into the job. So do you think like for marriage, which is also like vocation, like so how many years do we need to take a course? Like is there even a 4-year course that get bachelor degree in marriage?
Very interesting question. Yeah, I was thinking about this question somehow, and I don't know whether you have heard this. I think Jason ever mentioned that marriage preparation start at birth. That was like what? I mean, I think he must be exaggerating, right? I mean, what do you mean by that? But now I realize what it means. Actually, which is very true. I mean, how do we prepare for marriage other than like going for NPC and all this? Actually, a lot of things actually already began since our birth. Like for example, we are taught by our parents, like for example, to know God, to be about discipline, for example, or even like our first years of formation from baby until at least primary school, we didn't even choose. We didn't choose our parents, we didn't choose our kindergarten, we didn't choose our primary school. Who we are right now is actually being formed by our parents ever since we were a baby and by school and all this. And it's from us. We learn about discipline, we learn about showing up in time in school, otherwise then we got grounded lah, this kind of thing. To do homework, to be responsible, how to manage money, finance, how to spend. You cannot be just like, I want to buy this snack, I don't have the money, I borrow from my friend and I never give back or whatever, this kind of thing. I mean, we learn all this. We didn't know, but then all these small pieces are built up, and it is actually the foundation of how we live our marriage life, our family, and faithfulness. How do you be faithful to this, what you are taught to do, a lot. Which okay, so maybe that's what you have to think about, and that's what we are teaching our children also. And only then I start to realize, yeah. I mean, why am I trying to teach them about this, about being honest, about being responsible and all, so that they become a good person. Good person for what? For many things, for their vocation at the end. To answer God's call, to be a person that what God is actually calling them to be, and we are just parents to nurture them so that they become like how it should be like. Yeah, and other than that, I think of course other preparation also that actually sometimes we didn't realize, or for example after we join ministry, then there are some formation there also, like Region of Mary. We were asked to knock on people's door and ask them, invite them for things, inform them about the Catholic activities in the campus at that time. Every door, even though they are Catholic, non-Catholic, we don't know them, we do that. And then there's even more terrifying thing which is called crowd contact. So we are sent to Orchard. Our senior asks us, come, let's join crowd contact. What is that? You just join us. The way they ask, is as if like it's normal to do. So deceiving. Yeah, so as if like, I mean, if you can do that and it's normal for them, I mean, then maybe I should be able to answer this call, So we are somehow trained to answer the call, even though we are not sure what it is, even though it sounds like so what. Then we go there, and it's seriously in Orchard Road, you are approaching some strangers. But at that time, Orchard Road behind the MRT, there's nothing there. So it was like just a field. A lot of the Filipino workers are having picnic there. So at least they target the Filipinas, because at least they are Christian or Catholics. So it's slightly easier. We go there, we ask them, do you want, we are from the Region of Mary, do you want to pray for us, you want to be an auxiliary member, or whatever, and then it's like that. Yeah, so this kind of things from us to be humble, from us to answer, even though we are sent
into the wilderness.
2x2, seriously 2x2. And then yeah, going to visitation to St. Joseph, yeah, come, let's come. It's like they have been doing it like for ages. Wow, how can you be so used to it? Then we're just 2x2, so we are attached to another senior, so we just talking to some ama that don't even know how to speak English. It's like, what am I doing here? But yeah, so
You can practice that with your baby.
now I understand. And baby is still simple. Yeah, maybe one day I will need that to look after our aged parents. It's going to be very tricky. So yeah, these things are shaping us. So how many years of formation needed? Yeah, maybe our entire life. And I don't think we are ever ready for marriage. You know, bang, you are graduated, done. No, we are still being formed even after that. Only then we know after we are going through that, like I realized that I didn't know I have anger management issue, you know. Then now I got to struggle with my anger management thing.
So, there's something, I mean, I agree with Maya. I mean, like in engineering, you study, then you become a bachelor. But in marriage, you are a bachelor first. Anyways, but that's something like, I think that we are trying to do with our children also. I mean, even like our little children, even when they are young, they tend to make use of other people. Right? So for example, for their own pleasure, like Francis, something he wants to play, right? He wants to play all this kind of thing, and the little brother is like his minions. So we have that tendency to make use of other people, right? So we are trying to teach our children we don't use other people. We don't use other people for our own pleasure, right? Because if you do that, even as you go into a relationship, and I think there are many of us, we go into a relationship, we actually make use of other people for our own pleasure, right? Which is wrong. That is not right. And so it starts from here. It starts from the family, and I think we have to start from that. And something that truly for me also is with ministries, right? Legion of Mary teach me a lot about faithfulness. So during NTU time, I remember like all CCA will stop during the exam week, except Legion of Mary. Right? They have meetings on exam. I was like, you just study? I'm like, we pray first, then we study.
And the funny thing is, the meeting at exam time normally lasts longer.
So they always meet faithfully every week. Right? That even there's only 2 person, they always have a lesson, right? During my ministry time in like CPG, in NTU, in Emmaus, all this kind of thing, I think that helps me also to learn to serve other people, right? To be faithful even when you are tired. Ministry can be like very draining, it can be like very tiring, and like you always have the choice of, I'll just step back. I'll just like, okay,
Take a break.
I don't want to commit anymore on this kind of things, right? But I think those moments when I'm tired and I still chose to come, when I'm tired, when I still chose to serve, all this kind of thing, I think those for me to be faithful, those for me to be committed, those for me, so I have this certain capacity that even though I'm tired, I will still choose to love her. Even though I'm tired, I will still throw the trash. Even though I'm tired, I'll still wake up in the middle of the night to help carry the children and all these kind of things. Right? That does not happen just because you're married. It's not like a magic suddenly because you're married and suddenly you can do all these things. It starts from whatever that God has placed in your life. Right? So yeah, so I think those are our vocations in sense, right? So God always prepares us for our vocations. And life is about these vocations. And the other thing, your work and all these kind of things, it should align to those vocations. So, but sometimes I think we tend to think like vocation is just like one item in our life. I have work, I have boyfriend, but God should take place. We must have unity in life. Everything must be aligned because at the end of the day, our end is God. It's not ourselves.
we continue to the next topic. Anyone have questions about assessment, Asian, anything like?
Yeah.
How do you, Maya, how do you transit from one child which caused you misery to 3 children? Joy.
Triple the joy.
Yes.
You bring us. your
Never
result.
learn from the mistake.
You let us know your journey.
It is magical. Yeah. Yeah. So okay, one is very tough. So when so after the first one grew up a bit more, yeah, that's why we didn't have another child until he is 4. So especially the first 2 years, it's like unthinkable to have another child. But then things get better. But to have another child is still like, are you going to kill yourself again? So it is very difficult to decide to repeat the misery, right? And it's going to be double, supposedly, right? But then seeing him growing up, we can see that actually it is better for him to have a sibling. He is a very social person. He likes to play with, you know, like, he likes to play with anybody. He can't even take a bath without calling his brother. I don't know for what. Anyway, so it's just calling only the brothers playing outside and he's taking a bath and saying, James, James, I mean like you finish letting about first lah. So when during our preparation for marriage, the facilitator told us that the best gift for our children is actually siblings. We didn't get it. We even don't think that our siblings are the best gift in our life. Right? You must be kidding me. Your misery.
It's recorded, it's recorded.
It's limited.
Editor. We will cut that
But it's true, right? At least there are a point of time that we think that our siblings are actually causing us a lot of misery. But yeah, thankfully things don't stay like that. They are, and if we are honest enough, actually they are blessings. I mean, imagine if you don't have them. I mean, okay, some people are single child, but it's not only about siblings. I mean, not only direct siblings. I mean, family, maybe your cousin. It's actually, if you can think about it, they are actually blessing. So anyway, I can see it clearly after I have a child. So it takes a lot of courage just to decide to have another child. So finally, so it was illogical. It's really illogical for me. So I'm only, if I think about myself, it's better to have 0 child. But 1 is already born.
Just go for it until the end. Make it 1 more second set.
Right, natural. No.
Imagine the shock when
2 more, you can
But then I was like thinking, after the one, then no. But if I think about myself, then of course it's better not to have any child. But then, if I think about the child, it's better for the child to have siblings. So finally, I decide for the sake of the child. So we decide to try to have another child. So finally came the second one. And lo and behold, actually things get better. Having 2 is better than having 1. Not only that the child is different, regardless of the personality of the child, but being 2, they can actually entertain each other. Yeah, I mean they have a new toy, and then they got friends, they play. You are not the only playmate. You don't have to always attend to them. So the burden for the parent is actually less instead of getting more. Then and you have more joy. They can. We as adults, it gets very tiring every time to go down to their level and play all this. The thing then is like, oh please, play them. it's actually better. Of course, it's more chaos. Of course, more fights. Of course, then now you have another role, which is to be a referee. And sometimes you got to carry two, you got to split them two, and sometimes you are like, please lah. Yeah. So then after that, after having to have another one is much easier. Rather, the most difficult is starting from 1 into 2. And yeah, it's not for me only. No matter what kind of experience with the first one, my friends, most of them they struggle to have another one, especially in this era. Now we are not living in the place in the time that people think about having children. Finance lah, whatever lah, who look after school fee and yeah. So but actually those who have more, they all said the same thing. Yeah, having two is more better than one. So then yeah, that's the anomaly.
So after 2, what is
it's easier to decide for another one. My personal view is I prefer that they don't, not only 2 lah, because sometimes it's just personal. I think it's very easy for them to feel being compact, only just 2. But then that's the personal. I mean, it's not necessarily always like that. Yeah, the more the merrier. We somehow we decide that we can have another one. So yeah, then becomes another one.
That's one thing. I love children. So
Yeah, if you ask him, he's always ready.
Husband are like that.
but I think something that people tend to ask how many children you want to have, right? But it's not just about what we want, right? So I think the church is teaching us to be generous, as generous as we can, right? So